Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most intense rivalries shaping the future of modern air combat, the F-351 Adir versus the Su-57 Felon. As the year 2025 unfolds, this competition has turned into a defining test of stealth, sensors, weapons, and real battlefield survivability. Many experts now argue that this is no longer just a comparison on paper. This is the most dangerous jet rivalry of 2025. And today, we're breaking down the real factors that determine which aircraft may rise as the true king of air dominance. The race begins with the reason these jets even exist. Both aircraft were built to outsmart, outrun, and outfight advanced enemies in future battles. The Su-57 emerged as Russia's answer to American and Israeli stealth platforms, promising maneuverability and lethal firepower. The F-351 Adir, on the other hand, was designed as Israel's upgraded stealth strike platform, a machine built around deep strike precision, information superiority, and survivability in hostile environments. These philosophies already set the tone for a rivalry unlike anything we have seen before. When we compare the design of both jets, the F-351 represents a sleek, sharp radar, absorbing shape with one goal: stay unseen long enough to deliver a fatal blow. Its stealth shaping reduces radar visibility to almost nothing, giving it the advantage in long-range engagements. Meanwhile, the Su-57 blends stealth with aerodynamics, using its unique fuselage and thrust, vectoring nozzles to pull off extreme maneuvers. But this comes at a cost. The jet's open-engine geometry and panel design reduce its stealth efficiency, making it more visible on radars compared to the F-351. Stealth is not only about shape, it's about the entire survival system. The F-351 integrates passive sensors, emissions control, and advanced electronic warfare suites to operate in silence, detecting threats without revealing its position. Its mission system creates a digital shield around the jet during combat. The Su-57 attempts a different approach, using speed and agility to avoid missiles and close the distance against stealthier opponents. But modern warfare favors the jet that can shoot first, not the one that can dodge best. Sensors play a huge role in determining air dominance. The F-351's advanced ESA radar, combined with multi-spectral sensors, creates a picture of the battlefield long before the pilot ever needs to engage. Its sensor fusion turns air combat into a digital chess game where the operator sees everything in real time. The Su-57 also incorporates multiple sensors, including infrared systems and side-facing radars, giving it impressive awareness. However, the technological edge still leans toward the F-351 because of faster processing, deeper fusion, and better communication networks that allow an entire squadron to behave like one organism. Weapons define a fighter's lethality. The F-351 can employ a wide range of precision weapons, including standoff missiles that can hit targets beyond sight. These weapons allow the jet to remain far from danger. The Su-57, in contrast, was built to carry powerful long-range missiles and advanced air-to-air weapons designed for aggressive dominance. Russian missiles are known for power and reach, but without stealth superiority, firing first becomes far more difficult. Combat range is another deciding factor. The F-351's efficiency, stealth cruising, and fuel management systems give it the ability to fly deep into contested territory without being detected. The Su-57 enjoys a larger fuel capacity and is built for long missions, but again, increased size comes with increased visibility. In the era of stealth, size matters, and smaller often wins. Where the F-351 truly evolves beyond other jets is its digital battlefield role. It is not just a fighter, it is a command node in the sky. It can guide missiles launched from other aircraft, coordinate drone swarms, and share targeting data with ground units. This gives Israel a networked advantage Russia cannot yet match. The Su-57 carries some similar capabilities, but its systems are not as deeply integrated or battle-tested. The rivalry intensifies when we look at real deployment. The F-351 has already operated in contested airspaces across the Middle East. Its missions remain classified, but reports highlight its precision, stealth survivability, and smart weapons as key factors in recent operations. The Su-57 has been deployed for limited combat testing, but not at full scale. These small engagements help Russia refine the jet, but they do not match the operational experience behind the F-351. Electronic warfare plays a decisive role in modern air battles. The F-351 incorporates some of the most advanced EW systems on the planet, capable of jamming radars, confusing missile guidance systems, and even disabling enemy sensors. The Su-57 carries its own EW suite, but Russia's technology in this field still lags behind Israeli and Western systems. In a head-to-head electromagnetic duel, the F-351 has a measurable advantage. The cockpit environment also shapes a pilot's performance. The F-351 uses an augmented reality helmet that turns the entire jet into a transparent battlefield command center. The pilot can see through the jet, lock onto multiple targets, and receive real-time data overlays. The Su-57 uses traditional screens combined with modern digital displays, but cannot match the immersive interface of the F-351. When considering long-range engagements, the advantage again leans toward the F-351. In a beyond visual range fight, stealth and sensors decide everything. The F-351 sees first, shoots first, and disappears before the enemy even realizes what happened. The Su-57, while lethal up close, struggles to close the distance without being detected. And in air combat, closing distance is a luxury stealth jets rarely allow. Up close, the Su-57 becomes dangerous. Its thrust, vectoring engines enable tight turns and high G maneuvers, giving it a clear edge in dogfighting. The F-351, while maneuverable, was not built to win turning fights. It was built to avoid them. If a dogfight were to happen, the Su-57 might have the upper hand, but the real question is, would the F-351 ever allow a dogfight to begin? Most experts say no. Maintenance and reliability also influence which jet dominates in long wars. The F-351 benefits from a global support network and advanced self-diagnostic systems. It repairs itself, detects its own problems, and simplifies maintenance. The Su-57 faces challenges due to complex parts, limited production, and logistical constraints. In prolonged conflicts, the jet that stays in the air longer wins more engagements. Production scale matters. Israel's F-351 fleet may not be large, but each aircraft is part of a powerful technological ecosystem. Russia faces slower production and supply chain limits, making the Su-57's future uncertain in large quantities. Availability affects dominance just as much as capability. In terms of international perception, the F-351 is viewed as a cutting-edge symbol of Western, aligned air power, while the Su-57 represents Russia's best attempt to challenge that status. This rivalry is not only technical, it is geopolitical. Every upgrade, every deployment, and every test flight sends a message to the world. Moving deeper into the future battlefield, drones, AI integration, and electronic dominance define who leads. The F-351 is already being paired with loyal wingman drones, autonomous strike units, and next-generation networks. The Su-57 has similar ambitions, but its development pace remains slower. In future wars, the jet supported by smarter machines will dominate the sky. One of the most important factors is real-world adaptability. The F-351 evolves continuously through software upgrades. Each update improves weapons, stealth, and mission systems without needing a new jet. The Su-57's upgrade cycle is slower, requiring hardware changes that take longer and cost more. When military analysts simulate air-to-air combat between the two, most scenarios result in the F-351 securing the advantage. not because of speed, size, or maneuverability, but because modern air combat favors the invisible and the informed. The jet that controls data, uses stealth efficiently, and engages from a distance holds the power. But this rivalry is far from over. Russia continues refining the Su-57, introducing new missiles, sensor systems, and engine upgrades. Israel continues enhancing the F-351, pushing stealth technology, network warfare, and AI assistance to new levels. Both nations see these jets as central to their future defense strategies. In the end, the question is not which jet is faster or more powerful. The real question is which jet shapes the battle space before the enemy even knows what's happening. And in 2025, the F-351 Adir appears to have a stronger position in that invisible, digital battlefield. But the Su-57 remains a dangerous rival, especially if future upgrades close the gap. This rivalry defines the new era of air combat. It is a test of stealth versus maneuverability, precision versus power, digital warfare versus traditional tactics. The competition between these jets will shape not only the skies of 2025, but the entire future of military aviation. And that brings us to the end of today's deep breakdown. If you enjoyed this analysis and want more high-detail comparisons, make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing defense content coming soon. Your support helps us keep exploring the world's most advanced military technologies.